Hello everybody, I'm back again. So today I am here to continue my craft with me on the design team project for After Midnight Design. I am very excited. I'm enjoying it. New kit, new journal. So yeah, you guys know how it is. Anyways, you guys are going to probably get mad at me because I said next video we were going to do the cover, which I chose this piece of fabric. But you guys are going to be mad at me. Hold on. Let me do this. I kind of already did it. I couldn't stop, guys. It's not completely done. I still need to, add my decorations, but I did sew in my signatures. I did make these pockets, and I did exactly the same on both sides. I did add some of the embellishments that I had made. I think I showed these on my past video, and these here. So I haven't tucked any ephemera on the, that should be there. On the envelopes, I ended up just sealing them and cutting the edge, and I cut a tag that will be embellished, and I'm trying to, well, my plan is to add a little tabby, of course, because, Tatty Treasures has me all in the tab thing, in the tab world. So yeah, that's gonna happen there. And I did go ahead and matted those, but I think that's it. I did, like I said, oh, here's the other one. So I need to decorate that. So what I was thinking, since I did that, and I said I was gonna do it together, well, I'm gonna do another one because yeah, I still have this piece of fabric. And I have another journal journal kit that it's going to fit perfectly. Oh, by the way, look guys, I like how it just lays flat. Isn't that cool? I'm loving this journal. But anyways, okay, Patty, enough of the drooling. Let's move this to the side. Actually, I'll put it over here at the back. So I'll show you guys how I did it. But the one thing I have to do first, this is another awesome kit that I got, and this is going to be my next journal that I want to do, and I think it goes well. So the one thing I did forget to do is I need to cut this to size so I know more or less where I want the size of my cover. So if you guys are doing a journal with me, if you're using a different kit, it's probably going to be a different size. If you are following me with the same kit I'm using, which some of you said you were, then I'll tell you the measurements right now that I chose for my cover. But I know it's the same as this page here. I had to clean my scissors. I was cutting some labels and with the sticker paper, and yeah, it leaves a little gummy thing, so I need to clean my scissors. Anyways, so yeah, it should be the same size as this one, and of course I backed it again, but I think this is a different one that I used. This one is from, I think I said I was going to tell you guys the kit. Okay, I just remembered. Sorry, guys. Where I got this kit, excuse me. It's a new, what do you call it? A new shop. So can't remember the name of the shop right now off the top of my head. So I will definitely link it this time. I'm sorry, guys. I don't think I added it. I think I only added the Midnight Design one. So yeah, okay, enough talking, Patty. So this page will be, oh, right here. Excuse me. Sorry guys, my allergies. You know me and my allergies. Okay, this is a 8 1/4 tall by 5 1/4 wide. So on this one, I I left, as you can see, I left enough space. You don't have to. I normally just leave it about, I don't know, maybe a quarter of an inch, maybe bigger than the pages, just to cover it, you know, because sometimes we put these little tabbies or, you know, snippets hanging on the page, so that way they don't all pop out completely. You know, you could see it, but not so much, if I make sense. But on this one, I left it longer. Why? I don't know. It just felt good to do that. So yeah. But this one measures, ruler. It's 9 by, I think it's 6.5. Yeah, about 6.5. So this one, well, we're gonna pretend that's my journal. So what I did, I using this fabric. It's already got this backing to it, which even just without it, look at that. That's nice. But I'm gonna leave the backing on because I want to add. I don't want a soft cover, like soft. I'm gonna add a piece of cardstock or a piece of file folder, which I'm thinking cardstock because it's staring at me right here. So I'll probably use that instead. So what I did is the cardstock that I have. Whoops, making a mess. All my little bits and pieces fell out. I have a box there where I throw all my little scraps as I cut stuff. Okay, so this is cardstock. The weight, I don't know. This was gifted to me, and it was just like that. So what I did is I grabbed 2 sheets, and I glued them together to make it big enough. So these, I think, are what, 8.5 by 11, I think. So yeah, this is the biggest ones that I have, and I'm using tacky glue from Aleene's. And I know a lot of people have asked about these bottles, Michael's, in the baking section, and it's Sugar Bells, Sweet Sugar Bells. They have an 8-ounce bottle and they have a 4-ounce bottle, which when I first went, I got the 8-ounce, which are these here. And then I went to buy the little tops to them that I didn't know we had, or they had, I should say. So of course I had to go shopping again. And I ended up grabbing the 4 ounces. And let me show them to you because I've gotten a lot of questions about those. Let's see, right here. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh, sorry guys. I'm trying to stop from saying that, and I keep saying it. Sorry, God. Those weren't the bottles. These are the bottles. So these are the 4 ounces. Like I said, they come like this. They're in the baking section. So for those of you that are interested, that's the brand, Sweet Sugar Bells. And they have a 4 and a 6 ounce, so you decide whichever one you want. As you could see the difference, but I started using the 8 ounce. I would have preferred the small ones, only because, you know, less weight is better on my hand. But I already started it, so I'm gonna leave it alone. And these are the little tops, the silicone icing tip caps. And you get 4, so I got it, and that's why I got these 2. So I have these 2 for these, and then these 2 bottles that I'm using, which I also have my Fabri-Tac in there. So yeah, these are it, guys. Michael's baking section. Make sure I don't forget that. So okay, so I think these 2 should be fine. So I'm gonna pop that aside, and we're gonna do 2 more. If you guys have a 12 by 12 page, well, it depends, I guess, on the size of your journal, but if you're doing I guess 5.5, 6 inch, or like me, 5.25 excuse me, then a 12 by 12 sheet would be fine. but I'm just gluing two. This paper, I mean cardstock seems to be sturdy, but I'm just using two just to make sure it's nice and firm. Not too much, but enough. That makes sense. So then just press. I've been having hand problems, guys, so I'm using my little sleeves things here. Which this hand's only been hurting, but today when I did some orders, my other arm started hurting. So yeah, my hands are broken. My arms are broken. I need some new arms. Okay, so there, we got them now. So now all we need is to trim them to size. So if this, we said, is, what did we say? 5 1/4. So we need 10.5. I want it a little bit bigger. So I'm going to say, should I say 11 or 11.5? And the length, that should be fine. Actually, it might, no. So I'm going to say, yeah, I'm going to say that. Let me pull out my trimmer from down here. And I'm going to have to pull out the monster that I don't like to pull that much. But my other two ones are small. So I'm going to leave this part to cut off, the ugly part. Okay, so we said 5 1/4, so that's where my journals are. I'm going to say 6. I'm going to do 6. I want it a little bit bigger, like the other one. So 6. This, of course, is too small, so I'm going to save that. Can use that for tags. And so this one, 6. And then pop this away real quick. And one of the reasons too why I want it a little bit bigger is because I'm going to glue these together and they're going to, you know, overlap each other. So I'm just going to put a little dab of glue here. And then I'm just going to pop those there. And then I'm going to put the pin on my glue because I always forget. And then I have issues with the glue. Okay. I use the pin while I'm working and the lid when I put them to bed. So yeah. Sorry, guys. So there. So we'll put this aside now. And we got to play with this. So here we have our fabric. So what I'm thinking, and actually I see a little stain, but then I see a little, I'm gonna use this side better because this one's got a little stain there. So I'm gonna say there, and then I'm gonna fold it, get my ruler, and where am I on the fold? I'm gonna say, yeah, I'm gonna say 6 too. But I'm going to add a little more because we need to, you know, sew in the end. Oops. So I for sure want 6, and I'm going to leave about half an inch extra. So I'm going to grab my scissors and cut. Yeah, that day that I did that video on, you know, getting the pages ready and everything, I could not sleep, and I was so into the journal, so I kept going, but I couldn't record because I craft in my room, my bedroom. I don't have a craft room right now. I'm hoping one day to. Anyways, so yeah, my son and my husband were asleep, so I couldn't play. Okay, so this is our piece. Now I get to pick. Do I want that on the front or do I want this on the front? I like this better. Oh, I like that too. Okay. I'm going to choose that side. So now, we're gonna put our page here, and one side is already you know, stitched for us, so I don't have to touch that. So I'm just gonna say about there. I want it to stick out. So then move this to this side, and I'm gonna leave, what is it, about 1/4 of an inch, and scissors. Now this is a part I don't like because I never cut straight. On my other journal, I think my cover came out a little bit crooked, but that's okay. It just gives it more character. Not to mention, when you decorate it, the little flaws will get covered. See, we all face these little issues when we're crafting, but that's okay because it all can be fixed. Now, unless water, paint falls, then yeah, you can't do nothing about it. Unless you want to gesso it. Anyways, shut up, Patty. Okay, so there, I got my size. So now I'm going to open it again, and I'm going to grab my piece of cardstock. See, it was better that I did actually the video on my own, because now I know what I'm doing. And when I first did it, I didn't. I was trying to do, how am I going to do it? You know, so it was a lot going on. Okay, so I'm going to put some glue. I did buy this glue to try it, but it doesn't work. I didn't like it. So yeah, don't buy this one, guys. So I'm going to use a fabric tack. It wasn't holding nothing down. But, you know, I bought it. I said, let me try it. You know, it's good to try new stuff. No, it didn't work. So I'm just going to use it on paper. See if that works. I haven't tested it on paper yet. But I'm hoping that at least it works there. So it doesn't go to waste, because, yeah, unless you have to let it sit for hours. I didn't do that. But if that's the case, I don't like it, because I don't have patience to wait for stuff to dry. So I rather just use this. Okay. So now I'm going to grab it, and I'm going to put it into place. And I'm going to try to center it as best as I can. The little stitching is there. Should have popped this open before I did that. Just to make sure I pop it all the way in. Okay. If you guys could hear that, sorry. My son's here and they're watching the game, and all I hear is bad words. I'm gonna go smack them. Not my little son. Not my CJ. My older son. My, 31-year-old son? That one. Okay, so now I'm going to pop this down. Now, I don't want to glue it. I would like to, but I don't know if it's going to be wet. Because you know how it shows wet? And I don't like it. So I'm not going to take a chance. I'm not going to do it. So I'm just going to cover this for now. And put it down. So now, from this part, then I came and chose some lace here, and I'm probably gonna use the same. I really like the way that turned out, and I can't wait till. Sorry guys, I'm gonna move the camera a little bit. I can't wait to see the, you know, fully. Now this is the one I use for that. And the one for the center, I'm going to try that, see how that one looks, but okay. So then I started in the front. So here, all those little thingies, I'm going to try to, am I in frame? I know I was out of frame in one video, and I apologize for that, guys. But sometimes when you get into your little craft, you kind of forget to focus. And, you know, stay on top of the video, make sure people see you. So yeah, I'm just kind of cleaning out the little bits and pieces, although it's not gonna last. It's gonna start doing it again. Okay, so then from there I came and I grabbed my lace, and I'm just gonna kind of measure it, and I want it on both sides. Okay, so now let me make sure which one's, I think this is the front. So I want this one here. Excuse me. Get my little, sticking to me. Make sure I'm in frame. I'm trying to stay on top of it, guys. Now I want it right there. Oh, right there. So I'm going to start right here. So then there. And I'm guiding myself from that line there. Make sure it doesn't go on crooked. So then I'm going to turn it around and I'm going to do the same thing to the other one. Make sure this way. And there. I really love this fabric. I'm glad Miss P gave it to me. She gifted it to me, so the first thing I saw was Nature Journal. So I still have a small piece. I may use that to make a small one. A tiny one. Oh my god, this kid in his mouth. Please tell me you guys don't hear that. I told him I was going to make a video. I'm going to smack him when I'm done. Okay, so that's where I'm at. I'm not going to put the center one yet because I want to sew in the signatures and then the lace to cover that. So, but actually I got this piece, but it's got bling. It doesn't match. No, it doesn't. I just wanted to see how it looked. Okay, move on. So then once that's done, then I turned it around, and now we got to deal with this moving fabric here. What if I use glue stick? See if it holds it at least for a little bit. Maybe. Let's see, guys. Because I don't know if it's going to leave that wet look. I don't want that. I did not test that. Okay, it looks like it's holding it. So that's good. I should have done that to the other one. I didn't think of that. Okay, so now we got this. So now what I did is I turned it. Can you guys see? Well, let me do it this way. So now what I did, actually let me put glue here because this isn't going to show. Just to keep this little flap from coming up. And I'm gonna sew this. For those of you that are like awesome experts in sewing, I'm not. I'm a self-taught woman. So yeah, guys, I taught myself. Well, let me rephrase that. YouTube taught me. I watched a lot of videos. So yeah, but I think I do okay. Okay, there we go. So now we got that squared away. So now is the fold. Yes, I'm in frame. Sorry guys, I will choke my son when we're done. Okay, so now I'm going to turn this in like that. And then just glue it down. Or should I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking, should I do it all the way up to the end? Hold on. I think the other one, I did it all the way to the end, didn't I? See, I'm already forgetting. The only thing I'm thinking is it's, see, this is going to be, what do you call it? You know, it's a little sturdy because of the cardstock. But see, the thing doesn't go all the way over here. So now I'm thinking I should have put that. Yeah, Patty, you screwed up. You see? Do you see what I'm telling you guys? I think I did a better job when I did it the first time than the second time. Huh. So what do we do? Part of me wants to leave it like that because it's already glued down. Let me just cut a little of this excess because I don't want the bulk. Yeah, I'm just going to do it because I already, you know, put down the lace. I could try to take it off, but no. That sounds like a mission. I'm going to be here all night trying to fix that. So, okay. So now I'm going to grab my lace and pop it right there. My tissue because it's going all over my hands. I don't think I put enough glue over here. Sorry if my head shows. I'm going to stitch it, but I want to make sure it stays in place at least for now, till I stitch it. Okay, hold on guys, because I keep touching this. I made a bunch of tags that I was working on, and I just pushed them to the side, and I keep elbowing them. They're going to end up in the floor. Okay, so then, now we're going to do the next side. I don't know if I should trim that off a little more. No, I think it's the same as the other side. So now, glue on this side. I think a little more higher, and then I'm going to go just on the edge here in case I didn't put enough. And then just grab it up and fold in. I mean, you guys probably have a better way of doing. If you do, do it your way. No, Lord. I'm gonna smack that kid. Hold on, guys. No, I gotta say something. Hey, I'm doing a video. Watch Watch your language. Sorry, guys. Sorry. He's playing the game online with I don't know who, and all I hear is cussing. Sorry, guys. I'm taking a sip of my cinnamon tea. It's that time already, so. Okay, so we are good with that. So now I'm just going to turn around and cut these the excess. Try to be careful not to do, cut the fabric for little snippets. And now this side. Now this side looks a bit crooked, so I'm going to try to straighten it out as best as I can. Which I'm thinking for this job, the little roller cutter thingy would probably be better. But that's okay. Put these little trash and then these for my little snippets. There. Okay, so now we got this. So now this is the ugly part that I didn't like. So what I did was I grabbed this fabric. Or should I do the other one first? Yeah, I'm gonna do this one. No. No. Because this one was a pain in the butt to fold it in. And see, I probably should have left it longer. But okay. What I did is just folded this in. No, actually I did it this way. I folded this one on top of the cardstock and glued it down. And then this one I just gave it a fold to kind of make it a little bit look like this. But I'm going to, I think, fold this one better. Because this one was complicated. All these little pieces of fibers that come out. But yeah. This is me struggling, guys. Yeah, I should have left it a little longer. You figured I learned from the first time, but no. Apparently not. Now these little edges were the ones I struggled with. Unless, what if I just leave them? You know what? Yeah. Oh, get out, get out. I'm going to do this one a little different. I'll just leave that. I'm just trying to give it a nicer edge. But that's not going to work for me. I'm going to do this one that way. Okay, let's do this again. Actually, no. Let's do it this way. No, this way. Sorry, guys, sorry. You're like, alrighty, Patty. We don't have all day. Paper is so much easier to work with than fabric. Or maybe it's just because I really don't use fabric like this. Okay, so I'm going to press down. See, it's already getting wet. Well, now I'm going to find out if it dries. If not, we'll just cut that bottom piece off. It's below the what do you call it? The cardstock. Let me close this real quick. And then I'm going to try and again straighten it as best as I can, which I probably should wait till my glue dries, because these are my fabric scissors. I don't want them to get screwy. And I'm probably gonna have to put that excuse me, fraying glue thingy, since I'm leaving it like this. A little more right here, I think. Okay. So now this is what we have. And so what I'm going to do, actually I need to wait a little bit so I can stitch around it. Look at my hands. Excuse me. Let me get, I think, there it is. Put that spray check. Although I lost the little thingy that, you know, you would just zoom, but no. I kind of misplaced it. So I'm just going to try and put a little bit at the end. You know what? I'm going to do this offline, because I'm rubbing it and it's making those little fibers come out. So I might have to just use my fingers to do that. Okay, see? Look at that. If it stays like that, it's just a small portion. We will just add some awesome lace and cover that. So let's not worry about that part. But yeah, this is pretty much how I did the cover. And I think this one also came out a little crooked. Yep. Oh, this way. Yep, it did. But that's okay. That's okay. This is just freehand, but yeah, I still love it. So then what I did, no, I need to sew first. You guys think this is ready? Where are we in time? 37. Okay, we're still good. Okay, another sip and I'm just gonna sew. Fabri-Tac is usually dries quick. Move that out of the way. And I am going to use the straight stitch because there's straight stitch already up here. So yeah, I'm wondering, do I want to do the other one? I didn't. I'm wondering if I want to do a stitch here and then a stitch here, just to make sure this stays down, which it should. Actually, I need to put more glue on that one. Okay, I'm going to sew around it real quick. I'll hush now. So, wish me luck, guys. Wish me luck. Bring my... Okay. So now turn it this way. Sorry guys, you guys can talk amongst yourselves while I just sew this, at least trying to do it quick. Okay. there, turn it around. Almost there, guys. Almost there. Okay. And there's only one little part that I need to sew. Excuse me. What I did is I sewed like that, and like that. But here, I stitch here, the lace right here, it's not stitched. So I'm just going to do a quick little stitch here so it can look even. So, yeah. Okay. One side down. One more to go. Okay, now we're done. Well, it looks like it is drying. See? Just right here more. Okay, that's good then. Okay, so there we have our cover, guys. And then what I did after that is I folded it in half first. And then just scored it a tad. But then what I did too is I kind of guessed about, I want to say a quarter. See that? Yeah, I didn't do a good cut on this cover. Look at that. I may have to cut that and then straighten it. I should have just videotaped the other one. The other one I had a better luck. So I'm gonna say there. I'm basically trying to, you know, loosen up the back, because, you know, when you put your signatures, it'll all be, you know, soft. Okay, so that's my top. So as you can see, make sure that's even. All that's even. See, I need to trim that off. And if I have to sew it again, then that's fine. But right there. Oh, I think I'm good on the stitch. Although that cover it. But yeah, guys, that's my my cover. But it did come out straighter than the other one, though. Anyways, so that's how I did the cover. And then what I did also is I went ahead and flattened it. You could see, I don't know if you guys could see, but I could see the line there from the first fold. So I went to that in between those two lines, and I just push my holes in. Well, we can't sew the signature yet because I don't have it ready, but that's how I did it. Just sewed this, I sewed in the signatures, and then after that I added some lace to cover that. I don't want it to show. If you guys don't mind it, you don't have to do that, but I did. So I covered it. See, as you can see right here. So this, I just glued it down, and you can't see my stringies. But yeah, but I love the way it's turning out, guys. Where are we in time? Okay, I'm gonna have to finish this video, but that's the way I did this cover. So this is gonna be now for another journal. pop that aside, and then now we can continue with making ephemera for this journal. So I will let you guys go for this video, and I will see you guys on my next video. Thank you so much for watching. You guys take care. God bless. Bye.